here's scientific proof of God and scientific proof for an atheist on existence of God. Okay.
The knowledge obtained through observations and experiments is known as science. How did we make camels?
We didn't make camels. Camels evolved through biological evolution, as did all creatures and all the living things that there are. So nobody and nothing made the camel. That's not how things work. So that's one scientific thing that you got kind of wrong. Okay.
How did we make mountains?
We didn't make mountains. That's a process of geology, tectonic plates shifting, volcanoes erupting. Yeah, that's what makes mountains. We didn't do that. That's two scientific things that you've gotten wrong.
How did we make the sky?
We didn't make the sky. The sky is a result of the atmosphere and gravity, and we didn't make that. That's three scientific things that you got wrong now.
How did we make the earth?
We didn't make the earth. The earth came together as a result of gravity.
1,000 verses of the Quran, out of almost 6,500 verses, are related to the physical phenomenon of nature.
So? There's an entire paragraph in the Lobsterist that is exact scientific information that is coherent because, you know, it might have been copied from a scientific website or something. But I'm just saying, that doesn't mean anything. So what? It's interesting you didn't ask how we made the Quran. So there's a lot in the Quran that happens to align with nature. Woohoo.
This is science.
This is science? What is science? What do you mean? What are you talking about?
So, the knowledge of the world is the knowledge of religion.
What? The knowledge of the world is knowledge of religion? Which religion? There's lots of religions. What knowledge of the world is knowledge of... What does that even mean? That's incoherent. Well, that's another scientific thing that's just not true. So that's like what? 4 things that you've gotten wrong? And one thing that's completely irrelevant? Okay. Not looking good so far.
This is not the knowledge of the world. The Quran says that we taught Adam the name of things.
The Quran says something. I didn't understand you. That we What now? Say it again.
The Quran says that we taught Adam the name of things.
That we taught Adam the name of things. What? Whatever. I don't know what the hell that means. Don't really care. What's that got to do with anything?
It does not say that we told him that he will be rewarded if he recites the name of Allah many times.
It does what now? What about the... What? Huh? What? I don't understand what you meant. What? Wait, do I need, like, subtitles? Oh, wait, here we go. Let's see. The Quran says we taught Adam the name of things. Okay.
It does not say that we told him that he will be rewarded if he recites the name of Allah many times.
Okay. I don't... Why should I care about what the Quran says?
We taught him the name of everything.
We did? I didn't know that. We all taught Adam the name of everything. Who's we? Us? Now? Today? I don't know somebody named Adam right now. I don't know how I could have taught him the name of everything. I don't know the name of everything. So that's just another thing that you've gotten completely wrong.
Potentially, the tree that was planted in his mind has grown so big that man has made such a ship.
What? A tree makes a ship? Pretty sure that's not true. There's another thing you've gotten wrong now.
That can take 500 to 600 passengers and fly them for 8,000 kilometers without refueling.
Wait, what? That's an airplane. What are you talking about?
And not only do they fly, they also land.
Most of the time? What the hell has this got to do with Adam? What?
This is the most difficult task.
I don't know. I think there's more difficult tasks out there. Like rockets and quantum physics. Those are pretty difficult to figure out. What has that got to do with anything?
People say that missile technology is difficult.
Yeah, I would say so.
There is no such thing as missile technology.
What? 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 Yes, there is. What?
This is Boeing technology.
What?
You have to drop the missile, it will explode, you cannot take it back.
What? That's missile technology. You can fire a missile. That's what it's meant to do. It's not meant to fly and land. That's what a missile is of. What flavor are you talking about?
But you have to take the space shuttle and Boeing back.
What?
People are sitting in the middle.
Yeah.
This is a difficult technology.
Yeah.
So, we have shown that whenever a person discovers something, he first names it.
Whenever a person discovers something, they name it. Amazing.
So, potentially, Adam taught the name of everything, which even the angels did not know.
Huh? How does that follow? Adam potentially knew the name of everything that angels didn't know. What? How? How would Adam know the name of things that hadn't been around or invented yet? Is Adam God? I guess. Alright, Adam's God, I suppose, according to you. Or at least knows, like, everything. I'm not sure how you know that, so this is an empty assertion, which is just wrong, because you haven't proven Adam, let alone that he knows the name of anything. So this isn't scientific proof of anything so far. I'm sure that you'll provide that scientific proof at some point.
Man's greatness is because of that intellect.
What? It is? I didn't know that. How do you know that? Wait, what? Huh? What? But you have to learn stuff. Why do you have to learn stuff? Why is it we have to discover new things if, like, Adam already knew all the stuff? Like, why didn't he tell us all the stuff that he knew so we would, like, save some time having, like, penicillin had to be discovered, and, like, Adam didn't say, hey, guys, here's how to make penicillin. That would have been useful. Also, by the way, wash your hands, because there's these things called germs that could hurt you. No? Okay.
So, this is not the knowledge of the world.
Yeah, no, it actually is the knowledge of the world. So this is just wrong. It's like, what? 7 things you've gotten wrong? Not just, like, now it's just in general, not even scientifically wrong, just, like, this is wrong in every way that it could be wrong. Okay, keep going, I guess.
This is the action of Allah.
Huh? It is? Prove it. How do you know that?
The Quran is the word of Allah, and the universe is the action of Allah.
Prove it.
Allah has created it.
Prove it.
How can you be worldly if you don't know the action of Allah?
What the bleep are you talking about? I don't know what. Huh? How can you be worldly if you don't know the action of Allah? I don't know. What the bleep do you mean by worldly? What are you talking about? Just what? 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 Just what? What?
You will be worldly if you don't recognize God.
Wait, how can you be worldly if you don't know Allah?
If you don't know the action of Allah.
If you don't know the action, how can you be worldly? So you can't be worldly if you don't know the action, but actually you are worldly if you don't know about God.
You will be worldly if you don't recognize God.
If you don't recognize God. So if you don't recognize God, but also you don't know the action of Allah, then how can you be worldly, but you actually are worldly because you don't recognize God? But how can that be? Because you can't be that, I guess. What?
If you don't recognize God even after reading the Quran, and if you made the Quran a means of earning money.
What? Wait, what? Huh? Wait. What? So, wait, so does that mean the people that sell the Quran, are in trouble with God? Or, like, what does that mean? Wait, what? I don't understand.
Then a physics professor is better than you. At least he did not sell the book of God for his personal fatwas.
Yeah, that professor's better than you because he didn't sell the book of God for fatwas. The fuck is fatwas? What's fatwas? He was fat, now he's not. What's fatwas? Fatwa in Islam, a ruling or interpretation of a point of Islamic law given by a qualified legal scholar, known as mufti. Fatwas are usually issued in response to questions from individuals or Islamic courts. Oh, fatwa! That's the thing, like, they can order a fatwa on you, and then, like, you're in trouble or whatever. So you're not supposed to sell. So the Quran is free? The Quran should be free. If anyone's selling the Quran, they're not as good as I am, because I'm not selling the Quran. But I'm not a physics professor. Do I have to also be a physics professor to be better than somebody that doesn't sell the Quran? What the flying bleep is this?
These are the actions of the matter that you are taking out of it.
Okay. These are the actions of the matter that you are taking out of it. Brilliant. Just, these are the actions of the matter that you're taking out of it. Yep. Okay. That's going on a shirt. Hey, Blaster Master, did you know that these are the actions of the matter that you are taking out of it? You might wonder what the context is of that. There isn't any. Anyways.
So, I think that the introduction of God to us through the blessing of art and science was
Yeah.
not for our ancestors.
What?
And the way we can introduce the Creator to a person in a better way than before.
It wasn't for our ancestors, even though they could have really benefited from science, because then they would have lived healthier, longer lives, more enjoyable lives with less pain and suffering. But it wasn't for them, it was for us, so that there's a better way now to introduce people to this creator who can't, like in the past they didn't need to introduce people to the creator in the past, even though they did. But we're gonna wait until now to do that because that, yeah. Yep.
There was no concept that this can also happen.
Yep.
The structure of DNA, the structure of genes.
Yay.
The
What about it?
government is left with a confused mind.
Yeah, that government's left with a confused mind. Sure is. You've left me with the deconverted man is left with a confused mind. What the fuck?
Scientists say that a teaspoon contains so many genes and so much data can be coded in them that the books of the world's libraries have not been read in human history.
Is that what they say? What am I supposed to say to that? I can't analyze. There's nothing to analyze here. There's nothing. This is nothing. Oh, this will be good. He'll have like some argument that I can analyze for logical fallacies or whatever, right? That's what I thought. No, it's not. There's nothing here. There's nothing but empty assertions and completely incoherent statements. Like, I get it. English isn't your first language, right? Like, somebody translated this, I guess. The dude talking, like, he's not the one talking now. Like, that's some translator or whatever. I'm guessing that the guy talking is the original guy that said all this stuff that's now being translated. And, okay, yeah, but, like, can't you hire like a translator that could like translate it into English that would make actual sense to English speakers? Like I'm just saying, because like nothing you've said makes any freaking sense at all. Like, what do you? A teaspoon contains genes. No, you mean like a teaspoon could hold a lot of genes. And then like library haven't read all the libraries in human history. What is,
Who has kept this?
huh? Who's kept what?
So much data is stored in one seed that a tree grows 6 billion times bigger and bears fruit every year.
6 billion times bigger than a seed. Let's see. Seed size. Let's see. So 0.0001 milligram in orchard. Let's see, for a tree. Doesn't matter what tree. I don't know. Let's see. Okay, 30 centimeters. Alright, okay, so let's just say that. It's 30 centimeter times a million. 1 million. Okay, what's that? It'd be some insane amount of centimeters equals what? What does that equal? Like, so that means that a tree can grow from 30 centimeters to 186 miles tall. Tallest tree in the world. Yeah, okay, the tallest tree is 380 feet. Checks out. You actually said something that's actually true. Well done. Yay!
Everything is from that seed. No hard disk in the world can store it. We did not know these details before art, we only knew that a rat comes out of an egg.
Wait, a rat comes out of an egg? Rat comes out of egg. Let's see. No, mice and rats are mammals. They don't lay eggs. They directly give birth to young ones. Huh, seems like another scientific thing that you got wrong. That's not a rat.
Sir, these are the details that science is telling us.
What?
Before art, someone knew the embryology field and electronic microscope, which came in 1980 and was almost finalized.
Before art?
Before this, someone
Before art? Art's been around since the dawn of human history. What are you talking about before that?
knew how the child's development occurs in the mother's womb.
Uh-huh.
Did the companions see this?
Did the what? Can see this?
Their faith was absent.
Huh?
People are worried that people say that if you want to see magic, then see this.
What? Who says what? Magic? What?
Sometimes on the National Geographic or Discovery Channel.
Yeah, what about it? They talk
When
about
they run
aliens.
fast movies that a seed sprouts, a seedling comes out of it.
Yeah, that's
Then
true.
a tree or flower grows.
Yep, you got it.
That magic is happening.
That's not magic.
The real magic is happening, which is stupid.
What? The real
But
magic
we
is
have
just
become
happening, which is
used to
stupid?
these mistakes.
Wait, what? It's not magic, though. It's just a natural process. Magic wouldn't be science. What the fuck are you talking about?
So today, God's introduction is, I think, with the blessing of science.
What?
Alhamdulillah, we can introduce our young generation to God in a better way.
Yeah, we can introduce them in a better way. Why didn't we have that before? Like, what took God so long to get us that better way? Like, why wasn't that there in the first place? But what's interesting about children is whatever you tell them, they tend to believe. So, yeah, I mean, you can just tell the kids that it's true. But I'm glad that at least you're, like, trying to tell them about science. Although your ideas of science are completely incorrect at every single level of it being incorrect. But at least you're trying, so that's something. I mean, you're like, hey, yeah, tree grow from seed, it's magic. That's science. Yeah. Write that in school. And then if your teacher's like, no, that's not science, then just blow them up. Because they're not listening to Allah. What the
And more than this, it is the blessing of science.
Yeah? The blessing
Today,
of science?
religion is so easy that if the writer had a Quran.
Yeah?
Today, not every Muslim in the world has a Quran if there was no printing press.
Wow. Yeah. So why didn't God tell us how to make a printing press? I don't know. Would have saved some time, I think. Because a lot of people were walking around without a Quran. Why bother with a book anyways? Why not, like, just give them all a Quran? Just poof it into existence on their birthday. Like when they're birthed. When they first are born. Like, poof. Ah, here's your child. It's a boy. And here's his Quran. Yay! Or it's a girl. And here's her Quran. It's a hermaphrodite. I chopped its head off. Here's its dead Quran. Because they don't like hermaphrodites, probably. I would assume that's like, you know, not a thing that they would tolerate in Islam. I could be wrong about that. But I'd wager I'm not. Like, later on, the kid's like, I think I like boys. And he's a boy. They're like, that's nice. Now you have to die. You should have read the Quran better. Anyways, so yeah, the printing press, yeah, that's a thing. And now lots of people have the Quran, and different versions of it. So that's a thing too. What the fuck does any of this have to do with fucking science? I don't fucking know. We're gonna keep going.
This Bukhari Muslim would not have been lying here.
What?
If the writers were writing, if they were making slippers, then half the world would have been barefooted. So science has made it easy for us to walk on religion.
Yeah, thanks, science.
Today, all the facilities you see in mosques.
Yep.
Did the people of Ajmer give you this?
I don't know.
Did the people of Baghdad give you this?
Probably not.
Did the people of Ravan give you this?
I don't think so.
Did the people of Multan give you this?
No.
No, sir. Science has given you this.
Yay, science! Thanks, science!
So we should have embraced science.
Yeah, you should
That
have.
it has made it easy to walk on religion. The way
Yeah, it sure has made it easy to walk on religion, but I don't think that you understand what you just said. That would be a bad thing for you. That you wouldn't, that's not how you would, whatever.
you and I are sitting and talking.
Uh-huh. Right.
You will not spend a single rupee.
Okay.
And your video will reach all the big skies of the world.
Yay! My video's in the
If you have to buy a TV channel internationally,
Huh?
your
What?
generations can't afford it.
Yeah.
YouTube has given you free.
Yay, YouTube is giving
On
you
the
free.
contrary, it gives you money for monetization, for uploading.
Yeah. But then,
Sir, this is all because of the blessing of science.
but
So don't be ungrateful.
Wait.
Science has given you a lot.
yeah, it sure has. But wait, but if you make money from YouTube by uploading the Quran, then that means you're not as good as I am, right? So don't upload the Quran for money, because then you're not as good as a scientific professor. And then the Fatma will be all mad. There was absolutely nothing in this video at all. Like, that, there was no science here. Like, I'm glad he likes science. Wish he knew what science was. He doesn't. Well, that was a big giant waste of time. So glad I covered that video. I thought I was gonna have an argument. Well, that shows me for trying to cover a Muslim video. Well, I'll know better next time. Oh well, maybe you got some entertainment out of this. At least we got a new saying. That I am left with a confused mind. And these are the actions of the matter that you are taking out of it. Yep, there you go. Poetry, right there. Science makes DM wealthy. Yeah, sure it does. I don't monetize anything, but you know, sure. I would like my rat eggs sunny side up, or yeah, that seems good. Yes, please. I'd like my rat eggs scrambled. So, anyways, that was a thing. Thanks for being a thing of, and you know, trees grow to a million bigger than the seed. That was like, at least they got that right. These are the actions of the matter that you're talking out of it. These are the actions of the matter that you are talking out of it. These are the actions of the matter that you were talking out of it. These are the actions of the matter that you're talking out of it.